Hello, I'm Teresha Young, relationship master coach, and welcome to Real-ationship Talk. Flirting. Hey, what does flirting mean to you? How would you define it? In terms of romance, flirting can be a really exciting way to build a connection with somebody, to express attraction, and to create a sense of intrigue as well. It's a bit of social and playful behavior that can really show an interest in somebody, especially if you do it with grace and respect. So, in this video, I would like to share with you 5 key tips to help you to flirt with class that can leave a lasting impression while staying true to yourself. I hope that sounds good. So, the first tip is to be confident. Confidence can be such a huge attraction factor, and it can make a big difference when it comes to flirting. So, what can you do to be more confident? Maintain a good posture, firstly, eye contact. Think about your gestures as well. Speak with clarity and assurance. And all of these things can show that you are comfortable in your own skin. So find ways to exhibit some confidence in your interactions. Number 2 is to pay attention and listen. So show genuine interest in the person that you are having an interaction with by actively listening to them. Ask questions, be curious, respond thoughtfully as well to what they are saying, and engage in meaningful conversations. Do your best not to dominate the conversation, because I understand that that can happen, especially if you are on a first date, second date. You may feel a little bit nervous about it, and I've done a video on how to beat first date nerves and those jitters that you may get. So please do look along this channel wherever you're watching this to find that video. There's some great tips there for you and how to overcome that. But also, not just always talking about yourself. There is striking that balance between being interesting and being interested in that person too. So pay attention to what they are saying and actively listen. Now, the third one is to use subtle and tasteful compliments. Okay, compliments can be a great way to make somebody to feel special, to show that there is something in particular about that person, whether it's some physical appearance or physical feature, or whether it is some quality, something inner them that you admire about them. It could be their personality, it could be their intelligence, it could be their sense of humor. The key thing about compliments is to be specific in it and to highlight something that is very distinct, maybe. So if they're wearing a nice shirt, rather than saying I like your shirt, you can say, oh, I love the way how that pink shirt really flatters X, Y, and Z, or brings out the color in your eyes. Or if it's something about their intelligence, I really admire the way that you, and just go into it so that they can hear that you have received something very positive about them, whether it's physical, outer, or whether it's inner quality. And that can be a huge attraction factor when it comes to flirting. Now, number 4 is to respect personal boundaries. Now, flirting should always be respectful and also consensual too. You can pick up on so much from somebody if you said something that might cause them offense or they feel uncomfortable with it. Don't push it. If you sense it, stop. Okay. Now, it could be something in their non-verbal cues. So they may change their body language, they may stop giving you eye contact, or they may actually tell you, for example, that they are uncomfortable with something that you've said or something that you've done. Be respectful and to honor that boundary too. Don't cross it, because it's important that you respect that decision, you respect the way that they are processing that interaction, and to move on gracefully. And number 5 is to use humor and wit. A good sense of humor can go a long way when it comes to flirting, particularly when you're getting to know somebody. Light-hearted jokes, a bit of playful banter, it can really create a positive and enjoyable experience and atmosphere for both people. Again, a bit like the personal boundaries, however, be mindful of the other person's sense of humour and never cross the line when it comes to offensive remarks or disrespectful territory, because you may find that you said something and that person, kind of backs off. So just always be mindful. And I think that's the key thing when it comes to flirting, is that you can have fun, you can, have a bit of banter and get to know somebody. And equally, it's about picking up to say, have I crossed the line here? Is there a boundary that perhaps I have triggered or activated or something like that? So be conscious. consciously flirt, okay? And to do it with class and to do it with elegance too. So, no, flirting is a great way, again, to create a connection. And it's important that you enjoy the process and be yourself. Smile along the way. It might not feel very natural to you to flirt, but we are always having some sort of interaction with somebody. So, if you need to build up your flirting techniques and skills, you can just start by just smiling at somebody along the street each day if you feel safe and comfortable to do so. Sometimes you don't even feel comfortable, you just have to push yourself out of your comfort zone so that it becomes more comfortable, right? So again, it's just a case of just going out there and just building up the ability to smile, to interact. Hello, good morning, whoever that person might be for you. So I'm really curious, what are some of the positive traits and behaviors that you find attractive when somebody is flirting with you? Also, have you had any awkward or any funny flirting encounters? Do let me know. Drop a comment in the comment sections below. We can all share our experiences and we can grow from this and we can learn from it too. If you're watching this and thinking, actually, Teresha, I do want to improve upon my flirting techniques, or I just really want to know how to nurture and nourish new connections, existing connections in my world, then feel free to reach out to me and I can see if and how I can help you on a one-to-one basis. You can visit my website, www.tereshayoung.com, or you can contact me on socials. I am known as Teresha Young, and I am, of course, most major media social platforms, including Threads now. So reach out to me and I would love to know some of your experiences too. Until the next video, you take great care of yourself and others too.